guys. Okay, today's video I'm gonna do a comparison from the T3 curling iron, and I did like waves, and the Kristen Ess, and this is what it came out to. The video is like a tutorial and like chat with me, like things going on in my life, kind of update, or in my head. But this is actually the finished product, and this barrel on the Kristen Ess is a little bit bigger, so that's why I think it's like a little more undone. And then this T3 is a little bit smaller, so the curls are a little bit tighter. I need to get the thicker one so it's a better comparison, but I mean, they're both like great styles. It depends, I think, what look you're going for. This one totally looks more like California vibes, and then this one's like, I just really want to be done. I don't know, but they both look great. Honestly, I love both curling irons. They are my favorite. I don't have really anything bad to say about either one. You can control the temperature on both of them. And I have both of them and I switch back and forth, but this one is a lot less pricier than this one. But this one, the T3, you can buy the one with like 3 sizes. So you're getting like 3 for 1. And this one is just like 1 size. But it's kind of like the Dyson. Like, it's so expensive, but you're getting 5 tools. So like everyone spends $100 on their tools anyways. It's kind of the same thing. So to me, I think they're both worth it. Just depending on what you want. You can honestly achieve the same look for less if you wanted to, if you like just really curls the hair higher. But yeah, so go ahead and keep watching if you want to see how I curled it, and if you want to hear about my life lately and just what's going on in my head. Thanks. I will blow dry it with my Dyson blow dryer. I'll zoom through that and then I'll show you how I curl my waves. Instagram loves my waves, but I thought I'd do it here so it can live here forever. And actually, I'm gonna do like a comparison. I'm gonna do one side with the Kristen Ess and then one side with the T3. This one's like $300, this one's like $50. Honestly, I love them both. They're both great. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about either one. I will say the T3 does like last a little longer, but it does make my hair smell a little bit burnt also. But yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. So I start with the prep. So I just showered. Let me grab the shampoos. I used the Kristen Ess clarifying shampoo, and I use that like 3 times a week. I only wash my hair like 2 to 3 times a week. So I use the clarifying shampoo, makes it last longer because it does take out all the oils and stuff, so it doesn't get like greasy. And then I use the extra gentle conditioner from Kristen Ess. And I literally have been using this for like 2 months, and I am obsessed. Like, I don't think I will go to another shampoo and conditioner for a while. So I do that. I kind of let it air dry a little bit, and then, well, I had time to today. Usually I don't. And then I use the Prep Rally from Dry Bar primer. This is like it's a primer, a heat protectant. It honestly makes your hair smell so good. Like, the girls I work with, well, one girl, Jessica, she's like, she always asks me like, what's your perfume? What's your perfume? I'm like, I actually don't wear any. It's my hair primer. So it smells so good, even through like the blow dry and the styling process. You can still smell it. Okay. Oh, where's my blow dryer? Okay, so my hair is blow dried. I need to plug in my curling irons. But then I put like this Jisoo hair oil, and it doesn't have to be this one. I just use any hair oil just on my tips. I have used a lot of different ones, like Olaplex. I honestly kind of like them all. I'm not like, hold on. I'm not, TBH, to be honest, I'm not like a super picky customer. Like, if I have a bad experience with one thing, I'm not like bashing them. I'm not like hating on it. I'll like give it another chance, give it a few more chances. And like I will rarely say like something sucks. Actually I don't think I ever will, because you know, it doesn't suck for everyone, and like everyone has their own, like some you see reviews on like the Dyson that suck, and they see reviews on Dyson that they love it, so it's like relative, you know. And some things don't work for everyone, so I won't ever say like don't buy it. Like everything has their own like pot benefit. So yeah, I don't know why I went there. I went there because of the oil, right? So I mean, all oils kind of like to me do the same thing, so like I'm not too picky about which one I use. This one is just the one I use right now because I got it. I've been wanting to try the Gisu oil or Gisu. And they had a gift. I'm turning on my curling irons. They had a gift package at Sephora the other day, so I just grabbed it because I think the whole thing was like $50 for like that, a small shampoo, a small hair mask, and usually the oil itself is like $70. So I just thought I had to try it. So I turned my T3. I turned my Kristen Ess one. The Kristen Ess is a tiny bit bigger, but not too much. So it gives, if like you do the same technique, it gives the same curl. And I put this one at 365, which is the second. There's 4 levels. It's the second level. And this one has 5 levels, and it's on the second level too. So I don't put it too hot because my hair was really getting damaged. Because I do my hair all the time. Like I'm hardly ever at home, like just working from home. And if I am, so I'm always out like at work. And if I am, I still want to be, I still want to do my hair because I mean, I feel better, and I'm always like on my camera and on Zoom calls and Instagram. So I'm like, I want to look, you know, presentable. Okay. So I'm going to do, left side will be T3, right side will be Kristen Ess. And I will do like a few how I curl at home. I'm going to curl it. I'm going to do like waves, like how to, and then I will like fast forward through the rest. So it's not like a hour-long video. Yeah, all right, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to part my hair up like this. Probably should have put a little bit of makeup on. I'm going to part my hair up like this. And then I am going to do the T3 on this side. Okay, so I grab like a little piece. Like if you do this kind of half-ass, it looks a lot more like beachy. And then if you do like take your time doing it, it'll look very, very done and beautiful. So I curl the top, and then I like roll it down, roll it out, curl it back up, roll it out, and then curl it back up. And then kind of, I'm not too picky on the bottom ones because they're usually hidden. The top one is like the more important. So I curl it all the way to the top, hold it for a little, and then, oh, sometimes it gets stuck here. Undo it, curl it back up. And it makes that little like twisty thing. So when you curl that twisty thing, that's when you really get like the wavy look. And then I'll just leave it, like I won't brush it out until I'm done with my whole head and it's nice and curled. But yeah, this will take a while. I will chat like a little bit through it, but I guess I'll just, we're in November of 20, I'm just getting messages from my girls in El Paso, 2021. And I swear this year is just like, it has flown by so freaking quick. Like I got a wax yesterday, and I was telling, I get it like every 3 weeks. My hair goes so fast. And I was telling my wax girl, like, I feel like I saw you yesterday. Oh, no, I'm not doing it. Okay. So that's one side. I'll finish the whole side, and then I'll finish the other side with the T3, so I'm not switching back and forth. But yeah, it's going by so quick. It's just super insane because, you know, like our life is just, we just work, and then our life passes by. And it was kind of a big year for me. It was, I got married, I moved here to Phoenix. I opened a store in Phoenix, a new store. My business grew, so I had to hire I had to hire a full-time manager in El Paso, which used to be me. So like that was a big change because usually that salary would be, be mine. And like I was, doing everything. So that was like a big jump for sure. And that's okay. I mean, she is amazing. I don't regret it one bit. And like I'm here opening another store, figuring that out. And yeah, just living a married life, which is so fun. I love it. It's so fun to have like a built-in bestie. Yeah, what else is going on in my life? I guess it'll be like a little life update. I am honestly not much. We like are kind of getting in the groove of like, oh, I'm gonna do that at the end again because that's a really important part to like what your hair looks like. We're getting in the groove of like now we're kind of used to like living together, being married, like, we're both so independent and well, kind of. Ryan totally was like he was out, like he moved out when he was like 18 or out of high school. And I kind of didn't. So he's getting used to like having someone and I'm getting used to like having someone that doesn't pick up after me like my mom. But yeah, it's so fun. So that's like, other than that, he already had a house. We're not like, well, we always think about moving, but the market's so crazy right now and we're so busy. Like he just got a promotion at his job and I'm like figuring out my shit, for lack of a better word, at the store. Freaking out like every other day because, when you open a business, it's like, it's so tough. It's so tough. And then you're running your other one from like far and I mean, you have to like trust people to run it for you, which I mean, even though they're amazing, it still like messes with your head a lot. So that's that. Okay, so that's one side. And I will do the top. So yeah, you just kind of have to curl it with that little wave. Yeah, aside from the store, I'm like playing with some ideas of like where to take the store next. Like what do I want to do next with my life? Because it's so hard. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other side. I know I'm changing conversations like crazy, but now I'm gonna do the other side with the Kristen Ess tool. So this is a T3, and you won't really be able to tell until I brush everything out, but it'll be cool. I've actually never compared them like this, so I like both of them the same, like a lot, but it'll be cool to see what they look like. So yeah, I'm like debating what to do with the store. Like, I'm playing with like subscription box ideas or like something, I don't know, or like Fabletics style, or like you're a member. And if you're a member, like you get a really big discount. That is one option. Another option I've been thinking of is, and if you watch this video, actually, I would love your input on the comments. You might just help me decide what direction I want my business to go in. So the other option is to do like a rental. So like the only thing that scares me about a rental is like people may get grossed out because it's obviously probably been used before when you rent it. But like we are going to get it dry cleaned. Like we'll get it obviously cleaned and bleached before you get it. Like the new person gets it. Which is kind of like if you're reselling on Poshmark anyways. Like if you buy stuff on Poshmark, then I feel like you wouldn't have an issue with this. But I also don't want it to seem like a thrift store. So, but I mean, I think it's pretty cool because like we get so tired of our clothes so fast. And like realistically, I mean, a lot of people could afford it, but it's like a lot of people don't want to spend thousands of dollars every month on their clothes. You know what I mean? So, and like we always want to wear a different outfit, like we always have events, we buy something for one time, and it's kind of like, I mean, I don't want to like have people throw away their hard-earned money, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm thinking about that. Like, I think I would love something like that, but the logistics of it are a little bit crazy. So I really have to decide what I want to do before I spend all this time and money on this new thing that I want to do. But yeah, so it would just be like you would pay a monthly fee to like essentially have access to everything in our store. With the knowledge that it might have been used before and you'll return it at the end of the month. And if you want to keep it, you can keep it. But since you're like a member of our subscription or our rental subscription, then you get a discount on it. And if you don't want to keep it because it's, you know, one of those trendy pieces or didn't fit, didn't work well, you can totally bring it back and then exchange it for something else for your next. If like that month you have an extra item, or you can just wait for the next month. But there's like, yeah, I don't know. So that's one option. The other option is, like a subscription box where like you pay, I don't know. Usually our products are like $50 to $70. I mean, they have gone up. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, everything's gone up. Like our shipping has gone up, our taxes have gone up. So like naturally our prices just have to go up to like stay in business. So everything is pretty pricey. Like, I mean, it's not like Forever 21 prices or anything. It's a little more pricey than that. So it's like, you would get basically like 50% off everything if you are part of our subscription box. But like you have to promise to be part of it for 6 months or something, right? So then you get 50% off every month on like 4 items. And every month you get to like pick 4 items that are part of that. And we can ship it to you. You can come into store and pick it if you're like in a city where we live or like where there's a store, Phoenix and El Paso. That's another option. Yeah, so I don't know. Those are my things. Those are my 2 picks. So, okay, let's see the final results. Okay, now I'm going to brush this one out because it's now been, you want to let it cool down. Like, don't do it when it's hot because you'll pull out the wave. Oh my god, that looks so cute. I have not used my T3 in a while. And it looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to wait a little bit on this one because I feel like I just did it. Yeah. So I'll wait on that one. And while I wait, I will start to do my makeup. All right. But yeah, guys, that's what goes through my head all the time. My poor husband, Jessica's here with me. And works at the store, so she gets to hear all of this all day, poor thing. I'm like, what do you think about this? What do you like, confusing the heck out of her? But yeah, that's what goes through. I do also get like a lot of questions like, can I like pick your brain about starting a boutique? And that's another reason. It's like, selling clothes is so easy to be like, it's not easy to sell it, but to start and like get your clothes and get your inventory and get set up is super, super easy. Like there's really no barriers to entry. And everyone's doing it, which is awesome. Like everyone wants to have a side hustle. Like that's so exciting. It's so tough, but it's like, well, where do I like differentiate from all these other stores that are opening? Like I have to do something different, you know? And yeah. Okay, so ready to brush this one out. So you just brush your fingers. I feel like I didn't do as good of a job on this side also. And it's a bigger wand, so they're like a lot softer. But honestly, this curling iron holds up. Like, it's so much more affordable than, I won't say, I hate the word cheaper, I really do, because it's not cheaper to me is compromising quality. Affordable is like they're affordable. So this is not cheaper. It does not compromise quality. I really, really love my Kristen Ess curling iron. And it holds its weight up against, a big, huge curling iron brand like T3. That is like luxury, and also I do love my T3. They're both really good. It just depends on like where your budget is and what your, so if you go higher, I just wanted to get like a little bit of a higher wave so I could see. Guys, like it doesn't look like, let me go right here. It's not that much of a difference. Oh my gosh, my hot mess. Like, so this side is this side is T3. Let me open this one. Ooh. This side is a T3. This side is, this side is Kristen Ess. So it definitely has like a more, because it's a little bit of a thicker wand. It does have a little bit more like beachiness to it, or like undone, like it's all kind of different. And this one's just more like structured. But I mean, to me, they hold up very comparable, and like they're both amazing. Okay, wait, now that I'm looking at it, it's like, I don't know, what side would you vote? It just depends on like what outfit I'm doing and like what vibe I'm feeling. But yeah, I don't know what I would pick. I think they both look awesome. I'm like going towards the T3 side, but it might be because I pay more attention to that side and like this is my good side. Okay, I'm gonna look at the back of it because I haven't, and I can't really see the back of it unless I do it here. Like, does it look different? I'm gonna look at it real quick. All right, well, I mean, you definitely can't tell like that I have two completely different sides of hairstyles. So I'm gonna do my makeup on here, might as well just record it, and if I delete it, I delete it. But this, I use a super group, it's so dirty, CC screen. I think I'm gonna actually, never mind. I sent it over there, but it's not bright enough. The CC cream that has sunscreen in it, I've been using that and I really like it. So you kind of have to use a lot. It doesn't really like move around easily. And it dries pretty fast, so you have to kind of be quick or really like drench your face in it. And I obviously do not know how to do my makeup. I don't really use a brush. Sometimes I will. For this part, it depends on the foundation. But I feel like with this one, since it dries so fast, my hands are a little bit quicker. And I'll waste way less product. You know, and the stuff ain't cheap, guys. Like, what else is the tea? Oh, I should do like, if you guys have any questions or things that you want me to like make a video on, please put those in the comments. Subscribe, tell your friends. I'm just like, the reason why, I guess this is why I wanted to start a YouTube channel. It's honestly super fun. Like for me, I love it. Like I love this stuff. Like I love recording myself. I love like trying different things, testing out stuff, even though it's so time consuming. It really is. Like it's something that like I had to promise myself I'm gonna do. I didn't even buy myself a camera yet. I used my iPhone because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and do 10 videos. If I do 10 videos, that's when I will buy myself like a legit vlogging camera. Because I'm afraid like I'm gonna give up because it's too much time. It's too it's not easy, and people are mean, so that can like take effect on like if you want to keep going. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna start it because, you know, I moved to Phoenix. I am trying to get people here to find out about the store. So I'm like, okay, if they find me, like my personal page, my personal YouTube, they're eventually gonna like be led to Onyx Sunday and to the store here. So I'm like, why not? Why not try it and just see what comes of it? It works. I mean, if anything, I have had like 2 people, no joke, come from like, because I'm trying to do stuff on my personal Instagram too. And hey, it's 2 people that would never have came, never would have heard of it if I never did anything on, right? On my stuff, on my personal stuff. But yeah, that's why. And if something comes of it, it comes of it. And if it doesn't, well, I have more business at my store, so. And I help you guys pick your curling irons. But yeah, that's why. I know people are like, probably like, what's she doing? Oh gosh, I can hear your like people's conversations already. Like, what is she trying to do? Is she trying to be an influencer? I mean, maybe if I become one, I become one. You know, but I'm trying to be an influencer for my store really right now, because that's, you know, how I get paid. If I get paid, that's how all my employees get paid. That's how I'm able to buy more clothes for you guys to wear, and maybe like come up with this new rental plan. If you'll essentially have like your own closet to come shop from if you live in one of the cities. So, all right, so I did my brows. I got them waxed yesterday and I'm obsessed. And then I'm gonna gel them with, this is an NYX gel. And honestly, this kind of sucks. Not gonna lie about that. It's like not that wet, but whatever. I mean, it was like $3, so what can you expect? It does the job. All right, cool. So I do that. I kind of did like the boy brow or the lamination. I'm trying to get myself to like go get my eyebrows laminated, but it does look a little bit crazy. In my opinion, some people look beautiful. I feel like I won't be able to pull it off, so, but I'm trying that to see. And then I have this like palette. I think it's Elf and Jen Atkin. Yeah. One of my best friends, Brianna, gave it to me. And I just like grab with my finger, like these 3, and just put like a little bit of brown color. So it looks, you know, I like brown eyeshadow, just however. This is all very, you know, quick, low maintenance look. I have really loved it. Okay, then we will, I'll do a liner with, I do a brown liner usually, so it's not like too go outy. Just quick, like on the ends of my eye, above the eyelid. Just a little bit. I mean, and I could do a better job of this, but. That's crazy. All right, and then the Ilia Best Mascara. This one and the Voluminous L'Oreal, so good, but I've been loving the Ilia one. It's the Ilia Limitless Lash, because they do have 2 styles. And we just put this on. Go different we look with mascara. Oh yeah, so I guess while I'm here, last week I had a major anxiety, and I don't have anxiety usually. I mean, I've never really like, unless it's like situational, right? Like when you're dating and your boyfriend doesn't call you or something, or like, I don't know, you talk about your friend and they find out, or vice versa. Someone talks about you, you find out, then you have like anxiety, like, because it messes with your head, like, what am I doing wrong, or how, I don't know, you know. But last week I had total like major anxiety. Like the store was slow. Oh my gosh. The store was slow. I had like some issues with, you know, having employees is so hard. Like, thankfully I have amazing ones. And a lot of it, like if they do something wrong, it's not their fault. It's something that as their manager or as their owner wasn't addressed. That's what it came down, in my opinion. Obviously, some people, you know, just are not good at their job. They're not good in whatever position. They have issues going on in other aspects of their life that naturally gets brought into work, because work is such a big part of our lives, whatever your job is. But in my, like, I always give my girls the benefit of the doubt. Like I exhaust all of my options in trying to like make you do your job the way I would like you to do your job before I like kind of get mad. Like if we haven't given all the tools for them to succeed or to know what we want them to do, like how are they going to do that, right? People aren't mind readers. And like most of the time when you tell them, it gets fixed, and you know, you just kind of have to be on top of people. Where's that going there? So like I was having anxiety because something wasn't getting done whatever, but like it comes down to like our fault. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways. All right, cool. Yes, it's done. Now I'm gonna change, and thanks for watching the video. Let me know which one you liked more down at the bottom.